Hey, small group leaders, hope you guys are doing well. Summer's over. For some of us, we're excited about that. We're ready for the kids to get back into school. For others of us, we're bummed. Vacations are over and things like that. But I know it's a busy time for all of us. So this video is going to be short and sweet, but it does get us all on the same page. It's our first one of the year. I'm also excited to tell you that this will be the only video probably this year, and so you're not going to look at this mug anymore. But we're going to be moving a lot of our communication and even our training to podcasts. And so we're going to walk you through how do you get a podcast and how do you listen to it. And it's also all of our reviewing the weekend note sheet, which has always been done on paper. That's going to be done and recorded. And then also the training is going to be recorded and put on our website. So for the first time, we're launching a small group leader page on our church website. We're going to be walking that through with you. So there's a lot of cool changes going on. That's just one of them, but no more videos. And I think you're going to enjoy the podcast and how we do them. We have a new format. You'll see. So stay tuned for that. With that, there's two things, though, I just want to quickly let you know about. Make sure we're on the same page as small group leaders. It is signups are starting this weekend. I know for some of you, like, I have not thought at all about small groups. That's okay, but we need to start thinking about them. And so one thing we want you to do is there's not a lot of responsibilities as far as with signups, but we want you to wear a lanyard at whatever service you attend. And so we're not going to assign you to a service, but whatever service you normally attend, if you could wear a lanyard, and the email will explain where to get them and where to drop them off. But the important thing is that you are mingling around, you're asking people if they're in a small group, what group they're joining. And it's really important because we're setting you up to have the opportunity to have people in your group, and we're platforming you, but we can't recruit for you. And it is important that you put that effort out there and see where God leads you. As far as we've had a lot of leaders that have met people for the first time, had a conversation, invited them in a small group, and they joined. And so just be aware of that and put the effort out. I know for some of us that takes a lot of energy, but it's gonna be worth it. So the signups start the next 3 weeks. So the next 3 weekends, plan on wearing your lanyard. We'd appreciate that. With that, we also have a small group training in a couple weeks. Please notice the email, the dates, the times. The email actually has a lot of dates for you as far as when we launch, when we go into homes, all that kind of stuff. But notice the time of the training, making sure that you're not late, because I believe some of us might mix it up with other kickoff events. And then making sure that you are signed up. If you haven't RSVP'd, we need to hear from you ASAP. So please get a hold of Katie, let her know, just email her, and that you're confirmed for the night. If you cannot show up for either training, you need to set up a meeting with us, and you can contact Katie for that. You cannot start your small group without this training. So that's how important it is. It's going to be really good as far as the training night. One thing we're going to do is we're going to introduce all of our new coaches, actually all of our coaches. We have 7 people now dedicated to encouraging you, supporting, walking with you. Our communication is going to get even better as far as making sure that we're having dialogue with you and hearing your concerns, hearing your victories. So this new format with our coaches is we're definitely ramping it up, and so I'm excited about that. You're going to meet them. They're going to walk you through as far as just a few details, getting ready for your small group, making sure you're starting to plan it, things like that, getting to know each other and praying. And then I'm going to do some training on the 4 key aspects of leadership and leading specifically a small group, and helping you with thinking through these aspects or these categories and kind of where you fit in, so you feel comfortable and you know through your leadership gifts primarily how God's going to use you. And so I think it's going to be really clarifying for us, and especially for those of you that you're a part of a team where you have 3 or 4 of you and kind of wondering what's my role, what's their role. We're going to help to clarify that and figure that out. So it's going to be a great night together, and looking forward to that. So sign up start this weekend. Get ready to go. Get the lanyard on. Get your extrovertedness ready to go for the weekend. And then the training, make sure it's marked down, it's ready to go, you're committed, you got the babysitting all lined up, because that's going to be very valuable to all of us. And I think it's going to be an enjoyable time. With that, I hope you're praying for us. We always ask that God places the people, each person in the right group, and we need His help with that. Also, we have some new things going on. We have a military small group that's going to focus on military families and their unique needs and discipling them. And so we're excited about that. You'll be praying for the leads who are leading that. And then also the Table Talk small groups. We've never had small groups here at the church. And we're doing that as a bridge as far as people that might not be ready to jump into a home. They can come here and experience little baby steps of small groups. The other reason we're doing it, we're not really promoting this, but a real practical reason, just so you know, is we're looking like we're probably about 10 to 12 leaders short of being able to be in homes. And so this is going to be a new way for us to assess new people around the tables, or maybe even people that have been here for a little while, and maybe they didn't think they could jump straight into leading a small group in the homes. We get to observe them around tables. Tim's going to be leading the discussion, leading this from the stage, but he's also going to be watching for people that potentially could be leaders, that show leadership gifts, and he's going to be investing in them. So the goal would be that once a group has a leader, then they can launch into a home. So lots going on there, lots of logistics, lots of challenges, but we're excited and we appreciate your prayers. With that said, look forward to seeing you all this weekend. Take care.